Hi everyone. Today we are going to discuss about a few questions of TCS NQT on 20th March 2025 slot. Okay, and purely these questions given by the students who already attempted on 20th March 2025. So before that, I just wanted to give a few suggestions to the students who are going to write on upcoming slots of TCS NQT. As we discussed many times, so TCS NQT exam, they are giving like mostly the questions which we already expected. Let's say an example on 20th March on an approximate questions. So we can take blood relations. Okay, so on each and every slot that we are seeing that, okay, minimum 1 to 2 questions that students are experiencing questions from blood relations, and even from percentages and profit and loss, percentage and profit and loss. Even from these, students are expecting 2 to 3 questions on each and every slot which already done. Okay, and similarly from data arrangement, okay, you are getting 5 questions. So if you have not watched the videos of these topics like blood relations, percentages, profit and loss, ratios, ages, permutations, combinations, simple interest, compound interest, so by default you are getting that, okay, minimum 2 to 3 questions on these particular topics. Even from data sufficiency, from the reasoning, you will be getting questions. From coding and decoding, we discussed these points so many times, and today we are going to discuss a few questions which I collected from the students, okay, who already attempted TCS NQT on March 20, 2025. Okay, let's try to solve this particular question. Okay, this was exactly asked, okay, on 20th March slot TCS NQT. Okay, let's read out the question. Two friends, Ramesh and Suresh, gets their salary in the ratio 2:3, and their expenditure are in the ratio 3:5. If they saves 6,500 rupees per month, find Ramesh monthly salary. Okay, now if, to solve this question, okay, and moreover I have seen the same question on 2 different slots students are experiencing. Okay, might be you will get the same type of question in your upcoming slot. Okay, so to solve this type of question, one simple logic that you need to remember. So income is equals to expenditure plus savings. Simple logic here. Let's assume I'm getting 10,000 rupees as an income. If I spend 8,000, what will be the rest of the amount? 2,000. Can I say that the 2,000 is savings? So this is a simple rule that you should remember. So income is equals to expenses plus savings. Okay, based on this we are going to solve this particular question. But here they have not given direct values, instead they have given ratios. Okay, let's try to solve this question. There are 2 people, Ramesh and Suresh. Okay, their income, salary are in the ratio 2:3. So this is what they have given income. Their income are in the ratio 2:3. What about their expenditure? 3:5. This is what their expenditure. Okay, now if you observe, they both save 6,500 rupees. This is the key point that, okay, we can consider. Now if you observe here, income ratio is 2:3, expenses ratio is 3:5. Now how much they both saved? Even Ramesh saved 6,500 rupees and even Suresh also saved 6,500 rupees. Now based on this particular logic, see, let's say here Ramesh total income is 2 parts, and here if you observe, expenses is given in terms of 3 parts. If you observe, the difference between 2 and 3 is 1, right? The difference between 2 and 3 is 1. Now the difference between 3 and 5 is 2, right? Here when they have given that both saved with the same savings, so the difference between income and expenditure should be same for both. Okay, so here whatever the difference that you can see, the same difference should be there for Suresh also, but here the differences are not same. If you will get these type of ratios to make the differences same, very simple logic, remember, so whatever the difference you have here, 3 and 5, the difference in this particular ratio is 2, right? these two should be multiplied to the opposite ratio. And the difference between 2 and 3, what's the difference between 2 and 3 is 1. That 1 should be multiplied to this particular ratio. So very simple, this difference should be multiplied at the bottom, this difference should be multiplied at the top. Okay, whenever you don't have common difference of the ratios. So now let's rewrite this new ratios. Now Ramesh and Suresh, so here the ratios are 4:6 and here the ratio is 3:5. Now if you observe, 4 became 3 and 6 became 5. So what's the difference here? Here I can have the difference is 1 part. Okay, now from income, from the salary, if we remove expenses, what will be the difference here? The savings is 1 part. Now here the same, from income, if you remove expenses, the ratio is here also 1 part. They have clearly mentioned that they both should they are saving 6,500 rupees each. So can I say that this 1 part is nothing but 6,500? Hope you all are clear with this. Now 1 part is 6,500. What they are asking us to find? So find Ramesh monthly salary income. So you should consider these new ratios. Once after multiplying the ratios, you should not consider this. You should consider this. The Ramesh monthly income is 4 parts. So if 1 part is 6,500, 2 parts will be 13,000, right? If 2 parts is 13,000, 4 parts will be 26,000. So Ramesh monthly income will be 26,000. So this is the exact question given in 20th March on 20th March slot. Okay, so very simple logic here. Only thing that you should understand, this point, income is equals to expenses plus savings, and next point, when the difference is not same, you should multiply the difference of the bottom ratio with the top number and the top ratio difference with the bottom ratio. Okay, if you multiply this, the differences will become same. So after that, if the differences is same, obviously the difference is nothing but the savings, right? So this savings, that you can say 1 part will be 6,500. They are asking us to find monthly income of Ramesh. Okay, what if they will ask monthly income of Suresh? You should calculate 1 part is 6,500 and Suresh income is 6 parts. So you can calculate 6 parts value is the what. Okay, I hope you all are clear with this particular question. Let's go with the next question given in the same slot. Okay, and this was the question asked on 20th March in the afternoon slot. Okay, so let's try this question. Actually this question belongs to permutations and combinations. Okay, let's say, in how many ways can 3 letters be selected from the letters P, 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 Q, Q, R, R? If you observe here, we have 3 P's and 2 times of Q and 2 times of R. Okay, from these, how many ways you can select 3 letters? You just need to select only 3 letters. Let me write it here. P, 3 times P they have given, and 2 times Q, 2 times R. So they are asking us to find, you should select only 3 letters. That 3 letters selection can be done in how many ways? Very simple. So when we are selecting 3 letters, okay, we have different set of conditions, right? So let's consider, if you are selecting 3 letters, those 3 letters are same type. Those 3 letters are same type. Let's consider 3 letters are same type. How many possible ways that you can select 3 letters of the same type? Now how many 3 letters we have here with the same type? Only P, P, P. So I can say that the only one and only way to select all 3 letters of the same type is P, P, P. So this, which is nothing but only one way. Okay, so I hope you all are clear with this particular point. Now second possible way of selecting 3 letters is, out of 3 letters, I can say that 2 letters of same type and 1 letter of different type. Okay, 2 letters of same type and 1 letter of different type. So what are the possibilities to select 2 letters of same type and 1 different letter? Okay, let's consider, if I take 2 letters of same type, first I am starting with P and P, and third letter should be of different type. I can select P, P, Q. Next P, P, R, right? So these are the two combinations, two ways I can select. Let's say, what if I'll take 2 combinations of same type with Q? I can take Q, Q, P, right? Next Q, Q, R. This can be also done in two more ways. Next, what if I select two same letters of R? Okay, let's consider R, R, P. Next R, R, Q. So this can also be done in two more ways. So total these combinations are 6, right? Now the last combination we have here. So here 3 letters of same type, 2 letters of same type. Now if you observe all different sets, okay, all different combinations, how many ways that you can select? P, Q, R. That's it, right? This is one way. Okay, now if you observe, so what are the total ways that you can it is possible to select 3 letters from the given set of numbers? These are the given set of numbers. So here selecting all of the same type is one way, and selecting 2 letters of same type, one is different, is 6 ways, and all different is one way. So total 1 plus 6 plus 1. So total 1 plus 6 plus 1 is equals to 8. There are 8 ways to select that 3 letters from the given set of these 3 types. I hope you all are clear with this particular question. Let's go with the next one. Okay, next question given based on profit and loss. And guys, the same questions we discussed already, okay, on previous NQT TCS slot. If you have not watched that video, please go through it once. Okay, we have in the playlist. Okay, so TCS NQT previously asked questions, percentages and profit and loss. We already discussed the same type of questions, and we already discussed some shortcuts to identify these values, okay, in an easiest way. Okay, if you have not watched, go through it once and watch that video. Okay, here a man sells an item at 4,600. If you observe, the selling price is given as 4,600 and incurs a loss of 8%. Okay, and incurs a loss of 8%. Let's say when we have profit or loss, I already said, okay, it is easy way to write the relation between selling price and cost price. Let's say selling price is equals to 0 point. If it is loss, you should start with 0 point. Okay, how much loss it is? 8%. So 100 minus 8 is 92. 0.92 times of cost price. Okay, if you are not getting how to write the relation between selling price and cost price, we already made a video on that, so watch that. Okay, so very simple. I'll just discuss it again just for 1 minute. So when you have profit, finding the relation between selling price and cost price is very simple. Let's say 45% profit. If I have 45% profit, selling price is equals, if it is profit, always starts with 1. So 1 point. So 45% profit. So write 45 times of cost price. What if I have profit of 63%? Okay, if I have profit of 63%, I can write selling price is equals to 1.63 times of cost price. That's it. Okay, now let's coming to the point of loss. So when it is a loss, okay, when you know loss of 30%, let's say when you know loss of 30%, just write selling price is equals to, if it is profit, you should starts with 1. If it is loss, you should starts with 0. So 0 point. So you should not write 30 here. So loss means 100 minus 30. So 100 minus 30, remaining value you should write it. So 70. So 7 times of cost price. Okay, what if I have 45% loss? 45% loss. Okay, if I have 45% loss, very simple. Selling price is equals to, loss means 0 point. How much loss? 45%. So 100 minus 45, which is 55. So 55 times of cost price. That's it. So this is how we need to frame the relation between selling price and cost price. So now let's try to solve this particular question. Now I hope you all understood like why I have written here 0.92 times of cost price, because loss of 8%. Now already we know selling price is 4,600. So now you can write cost price is equals to selling price divided by 0.92. What's the selling price? 4,600 divided by 0.92. I can write it as 92 by 100. That 100, if it will go to the numerator, 2 more zeros you will get. Okay, now let's say 92 5 times. Okay, 92 5 times is 460. Here 3 more zeros. Now I got to know that cost price is 5,000. Now after getting cost price 5,000, what is the condition given here? At what price should he sell to get a gain of 14%? Already we discussed just now how to frame a relation for finding profit of 14%. Okay, so here selling price is equals to 1.14 times of cost price. Now already we got to know cost price is 5,000. You can find what should be the selling price. They are asking us to find, should he sell, means selling price they are asking us to find. So you can write 1.14 into cost price is 5,000. So here two zeros if I eliminate, I can write 114 into 50, which is equals to, what is half of 114? I already said like how to multiply with 5. So half of 114 is, here I can say that, okay, 5 4s 20. Here I can say that 5700. Okay, so here the selling price of item should be 5700 to get the profit of 14%. I hope you all are clear with this. Let's try to solve the next question. Okay, next question given from time and work. Okay, again on the same concept of time and work, we have made a video. So we discussed about 3 categories of questions from time and work: working on different efficiencies, working on same efficiencies, and pipes and cisterns. This is belongs to working on equal efficiencies. If you have watched that video, solving this question will just take 10 seconds. That's it. Okay, it is an easiest question asked in foundation round. So here 2 people can work. For the first time when you are solving, you just need to remember, okay, when people working on equal efficiencies, you should remember a condition that we already discussed in the previous classes. M1 T1 by W1 is equals to M2 T2 by W2. So this is what we discussed. Now M1 means manpower. How many people are working initially? 2 people who are working can complete a work in how many days? Time is 5 days. So 5 days. So we are not so sure about the work. So which is equals to how many days required for 5 people to complete the same work. Here second time the manpower is 5 people. How much time required to complete the work? So if you assume this time is X days, if I am assuming it as X days to complete the same work, that's the reason I'm not taking W1 and W2 in the denominators, because if it is the same work, W1 and W2 will get cancelled, right? So now solve this one. So 5 will get cancelled. X is equals to 2 days. That's it. So just only you need to remember this: M1 T1 by W1 is equals to M2 T2 by W2. I hope you all are clear about this question. Let's try to go with the next one. Now this is a question asked from the concept of number system. This is one of the general question from number system concept. Let's go with the question. If the product of 2 numbers is 6480, if the first number is 5 times of the second number, find the sum of 2 numbers. Okay, here there are 2 numbers. If I assume first one and second one, if you observe the condition, first number is 5 times of the second number. If I assume second number is X, what would be the first number? So it is 5 times of the second one, right? So can I say that it is 5x? I hope you all are clear. So clearly they have given the condition: if the first number is 5 times of the second number, if the second number is X, first number will be 5 times of X. Okay, now let's go with the first condition. If the product of 2 numbers is 6480, now if you multiply these 2 values, 5x and x, it will be 5x square is equals to 6480, because they have given the product of these numbers. Product means multiplication. When you multiply these 2 values, 5x into x, it is 5x square. So now x square is equals to, cancel with 5, 5 1 time is 5, 14, 5 2 times is 10, 48, 5 9 times is 45, and 35 6 times is 30. Now x square is equals to 1296, and 2 days back we just made a video, okay, for finding squares. So for these type of questions, it is very helpful for you, okay, to find square root of a given number. If you have not watched, go through the shorts of that. Okay, so it was uploaded in short. Okay, so how to calculate square root of any number? It is not only 4-digit number, sometimes you may get 5-digit number as well. You can calculate without using pen and paper. So very simple logic here. When it is ending with 6, obviously we already discussed, so I'm just writing it as directly. So it is 36. Okay, if you watch that video, even you can say directly it is 36. Okay, now I got to know that x value is 36. Now what they're asking is, what is the sum of two numbers? First number and second number. Already we got to know x is 36, means the second number is 36. What would be the first number? Okay, 5 times of 36. 5 times of 36 is 180. So if you add both the numbers, sum of two numbers, it will be 180 plus 36, which is equals to 216. This would be your answer. That's it. Okay, I hope you all are clear with this. See, these are very general questions. Okay, mostly you will get, okay, I cannot say that you will get all questions are easy. Okay, so some questions you will get easy level, some questions you may get medium level, and there would be of course like hard level questions. And of course we already discussed, you will get some fill in the blanks questions as well in TCS NQT exam. So be prepared with all the questions, and my choice is whatever the questions you feel easy, and just be thorough with few concepts. Whenever you will get questions from those concepts, okay, you should not miss the marks from those particular concepts. Let's say, okay, maybe from time and work, maybe from time speed distance, okay, maybe from averages, okay, maybe from blood relations, coding and decoding. These are very easy topics, and we can easily expect type of questions from this. If you are thorough with the concept, you can easily score marks from these particular topics. Okay, almost we covered a few topics in TCS NQT series. If you have not watched, okay, it is in the playlist. You can go through that and you can watch the videos. Okay, I hope you all are clear with this particular question. Let's go with the next one. Okay, this question given based on time speed distance. It is very easy concept. Okay, so when you will get a concept of average speed, okay, so I'll just tell you a few inputs about average speed. You might get questions from average speed. So if it is a questions from average speed, so one thing that you can follow, if a time taken is different, you can calculate average speed by using a basic formula, total distance, okay, total distance by total time. Okay, this you can done. Okay, let's say if the time is same, you can directly calculate average speed is nothing but a plus b by 2. Majority of the students, you know what they will do? When anyhow they are asking us to find average speed, simply they will do, we have two values, one is 40 and next one is 60. You know what they will do is 40 plus 60 by 2. Okay, so this is wrong approach. You should check the condition. So you should not directly take the average of the given values. When a distance is constant, very very important, this question belongs to this particular category. When distance is constant, okay, if you observe here, a car travels from point A to point B. Let's consider here, okay, let's say this is a point A and this is point B. A car travels from point A to B at 40 kilometers per hour and travels back, means from B to A, and returns back at 60 kilometers per hour. Now if you observe, the first part of the journey travels in between A to B and the second part of the journey travels between B to A, right? So of course when it is returning back, the distance won't change. When the distance is constant, do remember very simple logic, average speed is equals to 2s1 s2 divided by s1 plus s2. Very very important logic. Okay, do remember if you are not seen this, so make a note. Okay, so average speed is equals to s1 s2 divided by s1 plus s2. Now I can substitute it directly, 2 into 40 into 60 divided by 40 plus 60. I can say that here, okay, 24 48 00 by 100. Two zeros cancel, so my answer is 48 kilometers per hour is a average speed. Okay, so when distance is constant, average speed can be calculated by 2s1 s2 divided by s1 plus s2. And I'll just give you one more point. In case if you have three speeds, Okay, so average speed, okay, just do remember, okay, who knows, like might be you might get question from based on three speeds. If you will get three speeds, two speeds means 2 s1 s2 by s1 plus s2. When distance is constant, if you will get three speeds, 3 s1 s2 s3 divided by s1 s2 s2 s3 s3 s1. Okay, if you will get questions based on average speed based on three speeds, do remember this formula. You can directly substitute the values and you will get answer for these particular questions. I hope you all are clear with these questions. So these are the few questions which I collected from the students who already attempted on March 20th slot. Okay, I hope this video will really helps you a lot. Okay, for we are not 100% sure that you will get the same type of questions for the next upcoming slot. Okay, so maybe if you'll get similar type of questions, I hope this video might help you all. Okay, that's it guys. Thank you, and I wish you all the best for the students who are going to write TCS NQT exam. Okay, thank you.